Hello, everybody. It's me again, Minbron. Wow, who would have thought? Today we're going to be talking about the bosses. So before, we kind of restricted all of the bosses to be sort of a combat minigame. Some of those have survived. You know, you may have seen the cool pinball game that we have and the Connect 3. Lots of fun stuff like that. But now, to kind of tag into our narrative shift, we're also bringing in some cool people and some more style bosses. Because of how we changed the content and how the whole game itself was working with the narrative and all that sort of fun stuff, we wanted to make sure that we changed the bosses to more appropriately fit that. And something that we thought was interesting is that with the first two bosses, they're not really trying to, do you harm. They're mostly just opposition, right? So as you go on, you have more and more people that are actively trying to do the player character harm, and we've made them a little bit more aggressive and more active in how they're trying to deal that harm. We've normalized the way of hurting them so that it's not quite as much of a puzzle for folks to figure out, oh my gosh, how do I fight this boss? I don't understand. You may have seen with Curse Crackers, the Tiki boss fight that caused immeasurable troubles for people. So we're trying to make things really cool and mechanically diverse still, but we're also trying to make it a little bit more legible how you're dealing damage and handling these different bosses. One other interesting thing to note is our effort to make the bosses a little bit more tangible and understanding as to who and what they are. We added those rival rooms that we talked about last week. Because of those, we've modified how we've done the boss fight cutscenes. If there's an end cutscene, some of them we get to talk to afterwards. So we've really tried to make the bosses into much more of a intentional narrative fixture rather than just a pasted on little random. My favorite boss. This will surprise you, but I'm very much looking forward to this. He just talks trash the whole time. He's a gift. I hope you look forward to it. But until next time, good luck, God bless. See y'all later.